everyone, it's Froggy, and I'm here again with another episode of Dandelion, which is brought to you. This is Jiwoo's Root Part 8. So I'm going to get started. It's March 23rd. It's Saturday. The animals were busily getting ready, hiding their ears under their hats. Jian was putting 2 tangerines in each of his pockets, and Jiwoo was wearing his beanie on his head. I think this is Jisoo. Jihei said that he'll take Jian with him to work, informing me that he will work until late tonight. Does the model agency have a nursery for teenage boys or something?
누나, 오늘도 뜨거운 불장난으로 몸을 불태워볼게.
저 정신 나간 고양이, 저게 무슨 말인지 알고 쓰는 거야?
Jiwoo, who was sitting on the sofa, shouted as he flipped the page of the book.
토끼는 야한 책이나 읽으라지.
Jian retorted back.
고양이 따위가 고상한 문학 세계를 알 턱이 없지.
하긴 뭐 토끼는 누나를 리버스 하려면 공부 많이 해야겠네.
What?
당장 꺼져! 망할 고양이, 멸망해버려! 헛소리하는 종족은 다 멸망해야 돼!
Jiwoo threw his book he was holding at Jian. Jian dashed to the front door and went out the door. What did he just say? Rope me in?
리버스가 뭐냐?
That's what I'm wondering. Jisoo asked while tying his shoelace.
관심 꺼, 바보 고양이 주제.
야, 내가 왜 바보냐? 모르면 묻고 살아야지.
I couldn't help but let out a sigh. Jihei is already covering Jian's ears.
에디, 막고 있으면 잘 안 들려.
그 편이 100배 나으실 겁니다.
내 말은 들을 가치도 없다는 거냐?
오랜만에 맞는 말을 하는군요.
Jihei straightened his clothes and took Jian out with him.
치, 거만한 귀족 토끼. 그럼 저녁 때 봐. 밥 먹을 시간에는 돌아올게.
Jisoo shut the door behind him. Jiwoo was busy reading. Should I go do the laundry? The weather's a bit gloomy today. I heard the front door open. Somebody must have forgotten something.
뭐 놓고 갔어?
As soon as I turned to the front door, my body froze and my mind became blank.
엄마!
The person in front of the door was none other than my own mom. The face I haven't seen in a year. She had perfectly applied makeup on her face and carried a designer bag in her hand. It's Mom.
너
Mom looked around the house full of animals' belongings in confusion. Then her eyes were fixed on Jiwoo.
뭐야? 갑자기 왜 이래?
Jiwoo protested and then discovered my mom standing at the front door.
누구야?
At those words, I became conscious.
엄마, 이 사람은
I didn't know what to say. Nothing came to mind. How am I supposed to introduce him?
집안 꼴이 이게 뭐야? 너 누가 집에 다른 남자들이랬어? 어?
Mom screamed, forgetting to take her shoes off in shock. I've made her angry. I've made my mom angry. Mom took off her shoes and stomped towards me.
내 자식이지만 진짜 역겨워. 나는 너 그렇게 안 키웠어. 내가 너한테 투자한 게 얼만데? 내 집에서 나간 순간 네 인생은 이미 끝난 거야. 알아?
Mom screamed. My life was ruined? Is that really the case? Has my life been ruined? Tears began to fill my eyes. I didn't want to be estranged from my mom. I wanted to hear compliments. That I did well, that she's proud. I missed my mom who used to say that. If I worked hard, with whatever efforts, I thought my mom would acknowledge me. That she would at least tell me, you worked hard. I just wanted to hear those few words. Until now,
넌 내 실패작이야. 너 같은 거 낳는 게 아니었어.
아줌마 뭐야?
telling, Jiwoo. She's a fucking bitch. Pardon my language, but seriously. I looked to the side and saw that Jiwoo was standing right next to me.
너 어디 이런 날라리랑 같이 지내는 거니?
뭐냐고 묻잖아.
At Jiwoo's words, Mom looked at me in shock.
지우야, 이건 나랑 엄마 문제.
이 아줌마가 네 엄마야?
What should I do? How should I handle this situation? First of all, I should explain to my mom.
아줌마 말이야. 자기가 낳은 자식이라고 마음대로 부릴 수 있다고 생각하지 마.
What?
뭐야? 어디 어른한테 건방지게. 네가 제대로 정신을 안 차리니까 이런 벌레가 꼬이지.
참견하지 마. 이 여자는 내 거야.
Huh? What did you just say?
정말 기가 막혀서.
아줌마,
Unlike Mom, Jiwoo is very composed.
아무리 아줌마가 엄마라고 해도 내 여자한테 함부로 손 올리지 마.
This is a TV drama. A drama-like situation is unfolding in front of my eyes. Jiwoo is talking just like a main male character of the drama.
네가 뭔데 어른한테 이래라 저래라야. 이런 게 다 있어.
나 재벌 2세야.
My jaw opened in astonishment. Mom stopped talking. I couldn't tell whether she was shocked or amazed.
아줌마, 앞으로 집에 올 때는 미리 연락이란 걸 좀 하고 와. 내 여자도 사생활이 있거든. 내 여자 인생의 신경도 좀 꺼주고. 당신 덕분에 내 여자 저 나이에 인생 설계를 처음부터 다시 해야 할 판이거든. 아줌마가 책임질 거 아니잖아.
Map out my life?
혹시 머리가 나빠서 이해가 잘 안 된다면 특별히 친절하게 한마디로 정리해 줄게. 가만히 냅두세요. 라는 말이야.
I don't know if it's the influence of dramas or romance novels, but Jiwoo certainly spoke with no hesitation. Have I become insane? Jiwoo's words sound very charismatic. I used to just laugh at these words when I hear them on TV.
끼리끼리 잘들 노네. 이젠 꼴 보기도 싫다.
Jiwoo wasn't fazed by Mom's comment at all. I kept glaring straight at her.
다시는 나한테 연락하지 마. 자비를 똑 닮았어. 더러워.
Mom turned around, as if she no longer wanted to talk to me. I couldn't stop her. This is what I was afraid of. Mom turning her back on me, going out the door, and my phone never rings again. Me being left alone. I was so afraid. This is the moment that I was desperately afraid of. But I feel indifferent. The feeling of being left alone was not as lonely as I thought. Jiwoo embraced me. Jiwoo's shoulders were broader and warmer than I'd thought.
괜찮아?
He asked in a gentle voice. He's so different from usual.
조금 울면 괜찮아질 거야.
Just like that, Jiwoo suddenly became very mature and comforted me. He held on to me until the tears stopped falling from my eyes. And I'm gonna skip ahead to the next cutscene. And we're back for the next cutscene on April 7th. A new semester has begun and spring is near. I met the animals last summer. Time has already flown by so quickly. It's unbelievable. The memories that we've made together until now, they're countless. It's not just the memories. I myself was changing. Mapping out my life from the beginning.
갑자기 왜 웃어? 또 변태 같은 생각하는 거 아니야?
변태라니. 여자한테 그런 말이 어딨어.
발바닥 만지려고 몰아세우고 먹을 걸로 유인해서 넘어뜨리고 그랬잖아.
I guess I did. But that's not being perverted.
그 미친 고양이보단 낫지만.
Jiwoo's face crumpled. He seemed to have recalled the time when the cats tried to dress him up as a girl.
그래도 그런 엄마 밑에서 정상적으로 자란 거 보면 기적이다, 기적.
Jiwoo talked about my mom as if it was nothing. Oddly, I became more relaxed after Mom's visit. I felt freed from things that were shackling me. But there was also the feeling of anxiety. The anxiety of having to start from the beginning engulfed me. But
Ahem.
holding onto Jiwoo's hands helped me gain energy. As if I can overcome my adversity and seize happiness like those women main characters in dramas.
어릴 적엔 우리 엄마가 다른 엄마들이랑 다르다는 걸 모르고
보통 그렇지. 어릴 때는 뭐가 뭔지 모르잖아. 난 어릴 때부터 총명하고 책도 많이 읽었지만
그래서 주기율표도 다 외우고 말이야?
Jiwoo's face flushed at those words.
시끄러!
As if the thought of the past embarrassed him, Jiwoo jerked his hand out of mine.
설마 또 삐친 거야?
아니거든요.
Again, he turned from mature adult into teenage boy.
네 인생은 네 거잖아. 주연은 너라고.
It's hard to imagine this is the same person who said those impressive words.
근데 너 진짜 재벌 2세야?
I didn't know that he would speak so confidently in front of my mom. Seriously. On one hand, it was quite bold.
당연하지. 내가 이렇게 똑똑한 것도 어릴 때부터 받은 영재 교육 때문이란 말씀?
그럼 정말 재벌집에서 자란 거야?
그래. 카노스에서는 3대 재벌가 중에 하나였다고.
Kanos. Was that where Jiwoo came from? Now that I think of it, Jian did refer to Jiwoo as the Kanos rabbit. One of the 3 most affluent families.
우리 아버지는 카노스에서 제일 가는 은행의 소유주야.
Owner of a bank?
진짜?
진짜고 말고. 우리 가문은 고객과 신용을 가장 중요하게 생각해왔어. 은행의 모토는 신용, 그리고 고객 만족이니까.
그럼 후계자 교육을 받아온 거야?
당연하지.
후계자 교육에 주기율표 외우기도 들어가?
너 자꾸 짜증나게 할래?
미안.
I know I have to stop teasing him, but Jiwoo's reaction is so funny. I can't help it.
그럼 너 형제도 있었어?
In TV dramas, it's common to see the sons of a wealthy man competing against each other to be selected as successor. Does that also happen in real life?
형 하나랑 동생 하나가 있었어.
그럼 누가 이을 건지 경쟁도 했었어?
당연히 했지.
So they did. The fact that the person in front of me did actually go through the drama-like competition is fascinating. Jiwoo suddenly stopped in his tracks and looked at me.
야, 바보 주인. 너 설마 내가 첫째나 막내보다 뒤떨어진다거나 그런 멍청한 생각을 하고 있는 건 아니겠지?
Huh? I never thought about that.
내가 제일 똑똑하고 영리한 게 당연하잖아.
Jiwoo's loud voice shocked me.
첫째 형은 맨날 아프다고 핑계대면서 공부도 안 하고, 막내는 다른 여자 토끼한테 빠져서 집에 거의 들어오지도 않고, 내가 글도 제일 먼저 읽었고, 내가 아버지한테 칭찬도 제일 많이 들었고, 내가 후계자에 제일 적합했었단 말이야.
Was the most suitable candidate. Why is he speaking in past tense?
내가 제일 뛰어났는데, 셋 중에서 내가 제일 총명하고 글도 많이 읽고.
Jiwoo's face became puce with rage as he shouted. It's as if he wants me to understand him.
지우야, 너 갑자기 왜 이렇게 흥분하는 거야?
I couldn't read Jiwoo's face at all.
내가 제일 똑똑하다고 했으면서, 소중하다고 했으면서.
She? What does he mean?
속으로는 형을 더 좋아한 거야. 엄마는
Mom.
처음부터 형이 후계자가 될 거라고 말했으면 그렇게 열심히 하지도 않았잖아.
Jiwoo bit his lips.
여자들은 원래 그래? 어느 게 더 잘났고 못났고 속으로는 다 생각하면서 겉으로는 그런 거 확실히 말해주지 않으면 착각한단 말이야. 처음부터 말해줬으면 기대 안 하잖아.
The words that Jiwoo said before. Those incomprehensible words.
그렇게 바보처럼 열심히 하지도 않았을 거란 말이야. 그렇게
I felt bad for Jiwoo. This is the first time to see Jiwoo's painful past. It's okay. I'll listen to your every word. I grabbed Jiwoo's hand.
어머니가 날 버렸어.
The words that came out of Jiwoo's lips were unforeseen.
아버지가 돌아가신 날부터
Jiwoo began his story in a weak voice.
어머니, 이것 봐요. 여기 쌓인 책들 다 내가 읽은 거예요. 형이랑 동생은 책을 안 좋아하나 봐요. 난 책 읽는 게 즐거운데.
미란이는 정말 부지런하구나.
빨리 커서 아버지를 돕고 싶어요.
아버지를?
공부 열심히 해서 우리 은행이 더 성공할 수 있도록 만들 거예요.
그래.
형이랑 동생보다는 내가 더 잘할 수 있어요, 어머니.
너희는 다 똑같이 총명하단다.
하지만 형보다는 내가 책도 더 많이 읽고.
내 눈에는 다 똑같이 보여. 엄마한테는 너희 모두 소중하단다. 너희 모두를 똑같이 사랑해.
응.
엄마는 항상 모두 다 소중하다고 했어. 누구 하나 잘난 것 없이 모두.
지우야.
하지만 아버지가 돌아가시고 난 뒤에 난 어머니의 본심을 알았어.
주인 어른께서 저렇게 갑자기 돌아가셨으니 은행은 누가 이어받는 걸까요? 역시 총명한 둘째 아들 미라님이시겠죠?
그렇고 말고요. 첫째 도련님은 너무 허약하고 셋째 도련님은 너무 방탕하시잖아요.
당연히 첫째가 이어야 합니다.
하지만 어머니, 형은 오래 앉아있지도 못할 정도로 허약하다고요.
미란아, 너는 이제 성인이 되었으니 독립하거라.
뭐라고요?
이때까진 네 아버지 때문에 널 돌봐준 것뿐이야.
그게 무슨 말씀이세요, 어머니? 어머니는 내가 어머니의 친자식이 아니라고 했어.
뭐?
내가 아주 어릴 때 아버지가 날 고아원에서 입양했다고 했어.
Then you didn't know the truth until your father had passed away? It was hard to fathom the pain that Jiwoo felt after knowing the truth.
내가 집을 나가지 않으니까 어머니는 날 미워하기 시작했어. 단지 내가 입양한 자식이라는 이유로.
아무리 그렇게 노력해도 달라지는 건 없단다, 미란아. 너는 가업을 이어나갈 자격이 없어.
저도 똑같이 형제들과 어머니 아버지 밑에서 자랐다고요.
달라. 너는 씨앗부터 다르다고.
하지만 어머니가 절 키워주셨잖아요.
더 이상 어머니라고 부르지 말거라. 넌 우리 가문 사람이 아니야.
사랑한다고 했던 건 다 거짓말이었어. 소중하다고 했던 말도 다 거짓말이었어.
Jiwoo's shoulders started to tremble.
정말로 사랑했으면 어떻게 그렇게 쉽게 버릴 수 있냐고. 나는 아버지 어머니를 믿으면서 그렇게 열심히 했는데 그런 식으로 날 버리면 어떡하냐고.
A smiling mother in a happy household. All the hard efforts you made to achieve your dream. How would it feel to lose it all in a moment? I know. I know exactly how that feels.
많이 힘들었지.
힘든 정도냐고. 집에서도 쫓겨나고 공부했던 건 다 쓸모없어지고 하나뿐인 가족을 미워할 수밖에 없어졌는데.
The feeling of losing a happy family in a moment. Mom's lost smile.
가족을 사랑할 수 없게 돼버렸는데.
The memory of not being able to love Dad, who left the house. What I had to endure for several years, Jiwoo had to bear them all at once.
지우야,
And he's younger than I am. In any way, I wanted to comfort Jiwoo. I wanted to be the strength for suffering Jiwoo.
괜찮아. 이젠 내가 옆에 있어줄게.
Even if there is no family or shelter, I remembered the encouraging words Jiwoo had told me. You will never know how much strength your words gave me.
모든 게 쓸모없게 느껴져도 거기서 다시 시작하면 돼.
Maybe it's not so convincing to hear it from someone who is trying to plan out a new life herself, but I want to be able to help you.
지금까지 노력해왔던 것들이나 힘들었던 기억들을 전부 다 가지고 앞으로 더 멋진 걸 설계하면 되잖아. 재벌 2세보다 더 멋진 미래를 말이야.
All the efforts Jiwoo made for his family, and all the efforts I put in for my college entrance exam, I don't want to say that they were in vain. The memories of my mother and the anxiety about my future, the painful past, the nightmare, they're all frightening, but I want to face them. If I take in all of my past and start over, I can become a person who does not succumb to the pains. I hope that Jiwoo also doesn't get suppressed by his past, but takes it as a stepping stone to becoming stronger.
나중엔 쓸모없이 느껴졌던 것도
너처럼 인생 설계를 시작하란 말이냐?
응.
Jiwoo breathed in.
너 같은 바보보다는 내가 100배 더 잘할 거다.
그럼 넌 나보다 똑똑하잖아.
이제 이거 놔.
Jiwoo wiggled out of my arms.
내가 여자도 아니고 왜 안겨 있어야 하는데? 아무튼 넌 여자라는 자각이 너무 없어.
Jiwoo grabbed my arm, and he led the way like a man. I silently followed him, letting him savor the moment. Somehow, I thought that it seemed like a scene from a TV drama. And I'm gonna pause here. So that's it for this episode. Please stay tuned for the next episode, and thank you guys as always for watching.